Okay, this is entering the coach. We had this carpet installed when we were in Red Bay, so that comes all the way up and back to the edge of the driver's seat and underneath the driver's seat. And let me get up here. Again, over on the left-hand side is the tire pressure monitor, and then where I talked about the inside outside thermometer, that is down in the lower right hand corner. Then as we come across the dash, that's the rear view monitor. Then this is the upgraded radio that I've described in the ad. Now I'm going to pan right. Oh, let me go up top here. This is the TV. That's a 39-inch Vizio TV. That's an upgrade from the original. The original was a 32-inch. Now I'm going to go to, this is the cabinet that has all of the controls. Let's see if the light will adjust a little bit. So over here is the Magnum control part. This is for the awning. This is your for your tank monitor. So you press this one. Oh, I'm sorry. This one gives the battery voltage, and then this one does the tank test. And then the slide out controls. This is for the hot water heater. This is for the Kingdome satellite, but that's no longer installed, so nothing to be concerned with there. I'm going to close this one, and then the satellite controller, the Winegard. Let's see if the light adjusts. Is right here. That's turned off now because, of course, the satellite is in the dish is in the stowed position. Then what I did is I just added a little ribbon here. So when we put the dish up, I put the ribbon down because we generally close this cabinet, and I hope that's light enough that you can see. I just don't want to drive off with the satellite in the up position. I want to make sure it's stowed. So that's just a reminder that that I've used, so I know that it's up. Anyway, then the ribbon just lays up on the side. Okay, I'm gonna pan around. There's a cabinet up there. This is the cabinet for the TV controls. Again, I apologize. This is a little dark. I think it's adjusting. Okay, there, the light's adjusting a little bit better. So on top is the Panasonic. The dish receiver, of course, would stay with us because that's on our account, so we need to take that with us. But just wanted you to be able to see that everything is working. Then I come down. There's plenty of cabinet space. This is on the passenger side, and coming down to the kitchen area. And I'm going to come back and show you the extended counter space. This slides out, and so you've got quite a bit of extra counter space. And then, of course, when you're traveling, just slides back in, and this twist will lock it. Some additional storage space. There's a pantry here that comes out. Okay, and then I'm going to continue around the side. That's just the wall decoration that Tiffin put on, and then more cabinets with a get this backed up a little bit so you can see the dinette set, and that does come with two fold-up chairs. They are the same fabric as what's on these, and I've got a picture of those, I think, actually in the ad. Now I'm going to turn around. This gives the area. I was doing work on the road, so I needed a computer workstation. I know this wouldn't be everybody's choice, so this desk is only held down by 4 screws to the bottom floor. It's not attached to the wall at all, so that will come out. And of course, the chair could come out, and the chair mat, and a nice recliner or ottomans with an ottoman or a tilting recliner could go in there. This cabinet right next to it is a nice one. I hope I can keep this kind of focused where it don't make you dizzy. But this has a file section down below it, and then just a regular drawer there. Okay. And I'm going to come down a little bit more. Lots of storage space even underneath. You can see these cabinets. They're not the deepest, but they still give you some storage space for towels and things like that. Okay, now I'm going to come forward and move back so you get an idea of what things look like. So I'm back here. Apologize for the light. The sun's starting to go down, so this may not be the clearest in the world. Okay, now I'm towards the rear of the main salon. I'm just going to do a panorama so you see what the front looks like. Around this way, kitchen sink. I guess I should, well, I'll do that in a minute. I'll remove the tops. But I did want to show the residential refrigerator. So here's a full picture, and then open the door. This is the refrigerator side. So it's a little hard for me to, I don't have much room to maneuver here. Sorry for the baking soda, but we just keep that in there to kind of keep things fresh. And we also, you might notice there's a little white thing down here. That's a remote for the thermometer for the refrigerator and freezer. I'll show you that on the wall here in a second. Anyway, this is the freezer portion. So this is the ice maker, and then just door storage and the regular freezer storage. Again, you see another remote pickup back in the corner. So I'm going to turn around and show you what that is now. Underneath the thermostat, and I hope I can, oh, got my hand in the way. Underneath the main thermostat is a monitor to give you the temperatures on the inside. So the top one is for the refrigerator, and the bottom one is for the freezer. Both of those are off now. The refrigerator does work in the freezer. It's, this was added, we had this installed in 2012. So this did not come from the factory this way, or with the residential refrigerator. Okay, now I'm going to continue on back. Excuse me, you're going to see me in the mirror, but this is going into the bedroom. Here's the vanity. I'm going to open this door so I can kind of get a full shot of that. Okay, this is great for when you're traveling. This is all accessible when the slides are in. This is the shower. Back off so you can see the outside of it. Now I'm going to open the door and show the inside. And this has the shower head is what they call the Oxygenics, which I'm not quite sure how they do it, but they get more water volume through the shower head, so that even if you're taking a shower when you're on a water pump and you don't have a lot of pressure, this will give you a really good water flow. And so it's been one of the additions that my wife really likes for, like, when she's washing her hair, to have more water. I'm going to turn around and show the commode area. Okay, so this is the back wall, and we had a cabinet added to the top, so just more storage space. The The toilet itself is new. That was in 2015. What was happening is, well, and I'll show you. It was not allowing water to collect in the bowl. In other words, you step on the pedal, you should be able to have water to a certain level. On what ours was leaking, and they tried various things, and it just wasn't. They couldn't get it to work. So we just had a new toilet installed. And then this is the medicine cabinet, and then the sink with the storage down below. Okay, then we go into the bedroom. Of course, on this side is the TV. This cabinet is well, we just have the TV controller, but if you wanted to have another receiver, this is where I was talking about when we were on the outside of the coach with the Winegard satellite that we have. You can actually get another receiver from Dish, and this TV will pick up completely different channels than the front TV when you're watching live. Okay, I'm gonna just pan around this room. Of course, a double closet, and the bed. This is a queen size bed with a memory foam, and there is under the bed storage. Oh, and the other thing is this does have a stacked washer and dryer. I'll back off so you can see that, and those are both Whirlpool, and they work great. Of course, the washer is, they're both 110 electric, but the dryer is 110 electric, so it takes longer than it does at home, but that's to be expected. It's not a 220 and not gas. And just always want to make sure that this door is closed so that the slide comes in and doesn't hit anything. I've heard a few cases where people have had problems with that. Just to show you the inside of the closet. Okay, so you get an idea. And that light that came on, that goes off when you close the door. There's actually there's a switch up at the top here that the door hits, and that's what turns the light off. Okay, so we'll close that up. And I'll turn this on. This does have a fan, and let me come around. The switch to it is here, so it's got one position. So that's what is called the slow position. You can see the fan going. Then if I move the switch to the top one, then it just spins a little faster, which, to be honest with you, we very seldom use. We mostly keep it at the low speed. And I think that's it. Okay, I mentioned that I was going to take the covers off the sink so that you could see the inside of the sink. So that's what I've done, and that is it. Okay. Another picture.